For the past 2 days, Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg has been answering questions in front of Congress regarding the way Facebook handles your private and personal data. And during almost 10 hours of questioning from both parties, we've learned a ton, including the fact that Mark Zuckerberg knows how to dodge a question.
I do not know. We can follow up. Would need to follow up with you on that. Probably be better to have my team follow up. Senator, I look forward to having my team follow up, and I'll have my team follow up with you.
Like a boss! What is all this about, and what does it mean to you as a marketer or a video creator? We're going to talk about all of that right now on Owen Video.
Owen Video!
What's up, playa? I'm glad you're back. So here's the breakdown. Back in 2014, a dude named Alex Kogan made a series of surveys that he put on Facebook in order to collect data from Facebook users. You probably took one or two. You know, like which 80s star are you most like? The personal data of anyone who took those surveys was entered into Kogan's database, which was then sold to a political consulting firm called Cambridge Analytica. In total, about 300,000 Facebook users downloaded the app, which collected not just their data, but also the data of their friends and family members. Around 87 million people were affected. The app, in its terms of service, did make it clear that its users' personal data would be collected. Facebook CEO is now in front of Congress answering their questions and basically apologizing for the situation.
But it's clear now that we didn't do enough to prevent these tools from being used for harm as well. And that goes for fake news, for foreign interference in elections, and hate speech, as well as developers and data privacy. We didn't take a broad enough view of our responsibility, and that was a big mistake. And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry. I started Facebook, I run it, and I'm responsible for what happens here.
Although the hearing is designed to approach the privacy issues, it's opened up the pathway to deal with the much more serious allegations of viewpoint discrimination on Facebook. The same thing is happening on YouTube, where Second Amendment and conservatively political channels are being systematically demonetized. Has that happened to you? Let me know in the comments below. Zuckerberg's testimony has revealed that hundreds of Republican and conservative Facebook pages have been systematically banned or shadow banned.
A great many Americans who I think are deeply concerned that Facebook and other tech companies are engaged in a pervasive pattern of bias and political censorship. There have been numerous instances with Facebook. In May of 2016, Gizmodo reported that Facebook had purposely and routinely suppressed conservative stories from trending news, including stories about CPAC, including stories about Mitt Romney, including stories about the Lois Lerner IRS scandal, including stories about Glenn Beck. In addition to that, Facebook has initially shut down the Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day page, has blocked a post of a Fox News reporter, has blocked over 24 Catholic pages, and most recently blocked Trump supporters Diamond and Silk's page with 1.2 million Facebook followers after determining their content and brand were, quote, unsafe to the community.
Now, immediately after Zuckerberg's testimony, Facebook released a statement saying what happened to Diamond and Silk's channel was wrong and we're currently reconsidering. However, immediately after Facebook released their statement, Diamond and Silk took to social media to make it clear that no one from Facebook has bothered to contact them at all. Now, amidst this rather serious line of questioning from two different congressional committees, senators are asking some rather silly questions as well, making Congress look a little incompetent.
Well, how do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
I see.
Is this guy outfoxing the foxes, or is he going along with what is a major trend in an information age to try to harvest information for political forces?
There are days when I wonder if the Facebook friends is a little misstated. That doesn't seem like I have those every single day.
So how many data categories do you store? Does Facebook store?
Senator, can you clarify what you mean?
Now, my son Charlie, who's 13, is dedicated to Instagram, so he'd want to be sure I mentioned him while I was here with you.
If I'm emailing within WhatsApp, does that ever inform your advertisers?
No, we don't see any of the content in WhatsApp. It's fully encrypted.
Let's say I'm emailing about Black Panther within WhatsApp. Do I get a Black Panther banner ad?
It's just so funny. Now, how will this affect you as a video creator or a marketer? Let's talk about 5 different ways. Number 1, live streaming is going to become more difficult. We've already seen browser-based apps like BeLive TV get blocked from live streaming into groups. If you've developed a large group for live streaming, it's going to be increasingly difficult to access that through third-party apps. Number 2, many of your favorite apps will lose even more access. For software-based apps like Ecamm or Wirecast, we've seen the inability to access comments using Facebook's API. Now, Facebook is doing this to increase the amount of privacy their users have while inside groups. Number 3, your audience size will probably decrease. Now, I'm not just talking about your fan page likes, I'm talking about your engagement or your retargeting list for those of you running ads. In light of the event, Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg said you can expect a paid version of Facebook to become available for those that don't want to trade their personal data for access to Facebook's interface. Now, in order to protect your own privacy, would you be willing to pay for Facebook? How much? Let me know in the comments below. Number 4, the cost for your ads is probably going to increase. It just makes perfect sense. As your audience size begins to decrease, Facebook will need to show your ads to more people in order to get the same result. And that's going to increase the amount you spend on advertising. Number 5, more regulation is coming, and this could mean less viewpoint discrimination. So what's a creator to do? Look, folks, you have to stay focused on your content and your goals. Remember, Facebook owns their own platform, and if you want to play by their rules, well, you kind of have to play by their rules. As always, it's important that you continue to build your influence, your impact, but also build your email marketing list so that you can control your content and who sees it. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider sharing it on Twitter or elsewhere on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates on YouTube, Facebook, and how you can grow your influence as a creator. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. I'm Owen Video.